And your SAIT Trojans. It's going to be a good one. Both teams ranked second in one in the south, one in the north. Both teams wanting to pick up the win here as we slowly get closer and closer to the playoffs. What are you expecting here, Jermaine?
Yeah, pivotal game here today, like Simon said, between two squads who hold the second place position in both the north and south respectively. What am I looking for today? Well, one thing that's for certain, when you got a Sheree Thomas coach team, you're going to be a good defensive team. We know that Lakeland can bring it defensively, but one thing I want you to look for offensively, 19 points a game from Baltimore City. Andre McFadden, electric, 6'3", can make things happen from the mid-range, a guy that the SAIT Trojans are definitely going to have to pay attention to if they look to stay into this game.
And they've got a lot of people who can score from all over the court. There's a reason this Lakeland Rustlers team has been as good as they've been all season long, and I'm sure they're going to be trying to go into this one with a very similar game plan, although they're taking on a very, very tough SAIT Trojans team.
Yeah, it's a team they're very familiar with. This exact same SAIT Trojans team that they saw last year in the provincial, so you know Lakeland is ready for this one. You know the usual suspects here for SAIT. You're looking at Marcus Masters. You're looking at Akoi Yacht. Also yesterday, Tutu Cole started to make some things happen on the block as well. We'll see if those trends kind of continue here today, because a great game by them yesterday, beating the Keanu Huskies with no rest for the weary. Is right the next day. You've got the second place team out of the north, so 24 hours later, right back to it.
Two very, very tough teams back to back. We'll have to see if maybe that comes into effect here for the Trojans. Maybe fatigue, maybe it's a little bit of an advantage, because obviously home court back to back. You're used to this floor. You were just here yesterday taking on an equally very, very tough team. We'll see which way it ends up going for the Trojans, but I'm sure they're ready to go. They know what's on the other side of the court here.
Yeah, they sure do. You can hear them hooting and hollering. The Trojans are ready to go today, back in the very familiar bubble. Tight, very intimate here in the bubble, small, weird sight lines. SAIT Trojans are very used to that. Sometimes a lot of teams can kind of struggle with the looks here in this bubble. We'll see if Lakeland has that same fortune for them here today.
There's definitely a lot of things running here for both squads. We'll be right back with you after both the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Spectators, remember, good sports make good sport. I'll ask you to rise if you're able to and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Be the official imaging provider for the SAIT Trojans. For the visiting Lakeland Rustlers, at guard number 7, Chance Samuel. At forward number 8, Asa Bray. At guard number 9, Baha Salma. At forward number 10, Andre McFadden. And at forward number 15, Jordan Simpson. The Rustlers' head coach is Sheree Thomas, assisted by Joel Auer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the starting lineup for the reigning, defending CCAA national champions, your SAIT Trojans. 6'4" forward, number 24, Qual. At guard, standing 6'8", number 9, Akoi Yacht. 6'3" guard, number 5, Jaden Matthews. Number 1, 6'5" guard, Nanyang Tong. And your starting point guard at 5'10", number 0, Marcus Masters. Trojans head coach is Matt Daly, assisted by Pat Boulin and Pat Troy. The officials for tonight's game are Troy Egar, Brian Cannikins, and Don Herman. Let's play some basketball!
I don't know what else to like. It's good, I like it. It's just funny. Where does that go? Let's play some. I think so.
If you just say like let's play ball, then it's like okay, it's the start of the first inning, right? Yeah.
For the Lakeland Rustlers, let's see if that's what goes down here today. Degrees. How about Qual showing you what it's like to get put in that spin cycle? Puts the shoulder into McFadden and finishes with the lefty. That's how you start off the scoring if you're the SAIT Trojans. Yeah, talked about it off top. Andre McFadden, Fadden right back, gets to that mid-range, a little push shot, and the lefty deserves another. That's a good job by the Rustlers to start things out as well. Sure, all getting backpedaling is Matthews. Unfortunately for Lakeland, Jordan Simpson just kind of dips that shoulder a little bit. Sometimes that's all it takes for the official to call that charge, and unfortunately worked up against him this time.
On the season, they are 71%, 6th in the ACAC. Taking it here for them is going to be Jordan Simpson, the 6'6" guard. He'll drain that first one.
Yeah, Simpson 6'6" out of Winnipeg. You know they're going to rely on him a lot here offensively. He's got those quick feet. He's able to get to the hoop too pretty easily, like you saw here, to get him a couple free throws early on.
He'll get a second chance here. Not able to get it to go. Rebound. Quickly get picked up as they start to walk with it. Back across to Matthews. Finds Kual. He's going to hold it here for a second. Back outside to Masters as they just make their way around the outside of the arc. Clock's ticking. Matthews, couple of nice moves, drives inside, goes up for the lay. No good. Tom's there, not able to get the rebound as they make their way back up the court. Tong on D.
Ooh, dirty step back.
Back three, no good.
Talked about it off top. McFadden's so shifty, especially in the open floor, can create a shot from seemingly no space at all. You get a little taste of that right there.
Good chance here. Tong's going to drive in. They're going to end up calling a travel. Nothing's going to end up coming to that one for the Trojans.
Yeah, so early on, both teams just trying to figure each other out thus far. Both squads trying to determine exactly who's going to see what the pace is in this game. And Still kind of figuring that out early on.
Rustlers cutting inside, sending it back out to 3. He'll run in with it. That one's turned over. Good chance there, not able to capitalize. We'll see Tong on the attack. He's going to go down. There'll be a quick whistle on the play here. Looks like it'll be going towards the Rustlers.
Yeah, indeed. They got Man Yang Tong with the charge on that one. A little bit out of control.
That'll give them the ball here on the baseline. 3-2 is your score. Not a lot of scoring early in this one. Both teams kind of just feeling things out. Taking it up here is going to end up being Salma. Couple of nice fakes, not able to fool Amon Walker. As he'll try and send that one inside. Rustlers holding it inside the post. Find somebody cutting. Nice play there.
Yeah, good feet there. Baha Salma going to the basket, gets the pass, and is able to go up for the easy righty. That's good motion out of the Rustlers there in the half court.
We'll see Marcus Masters with it now. He's moving up court. Cutting inside, likes the layup.
Mixtape, how about Marcus Masters? Come on, up and under with the kiss off the glass. Guys, next level, but we already knew that.
Cutting inside here, he'll stop with it. Salma handing it off. Rustlers cutting inside, sending it back out. Salma for 3, not able to get that one to go. Picked up on the outside. Finding Masters. He's going to cut in with it. Turns. Nice, easy lay.
Come on, little shoulder fake, loses the D. Defense bites on that fake. Easy up and under for Marcus Masters now, starting to put stuff together offensively.
As the Rustlers bring it back up court here, Chance Samuel. Sending it back to the corner for Salma. Salma sending it across. Finding McFadden in the corner. He'll drive in with it, likes the layup. Decides to pass it instead. Back to McFadden, fade away. No good. Mon Walker picking up the rebound. Quick foul there as he just barely nicks Awolabi as he tries to move up court.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of frustration from McFadden trying to get that in the open court, but too important to the team to pick up fouls like that. Get back on D and lock it up.
As they're going to be taking out Jordan Simpson and replacing him with Favor Ugba. As that's an early sub here for Lakeland. Awolabi sends it inside for Masters, who's going to carry this one up. Sending it across. Yacht has it. He'll send it to the outside. Masters for 3. No good. They'll try and keep it inside. They will. Cutting in. Trying to find Walker. Not able to get it there. Trying to take advantage of the speed is McFadden. That one's out to the corner. Back up high as they're going to try and reset things. Sending it inside. Masters on D. That one's poked free. Sending it far. Amon Walker on the rush. Likes the contested layup. Not able to get it to go. That one's thrown far. Masters just picks that one up, and the Trojans are going to try and slow things down. Walker likes the three-pointer. Not able to get it to go.
Tell you what, it's a good look from Amon Walker. Not known for the J, but if you're going to give it to him, he's going to put it up, and that wasn't far. Back iron. We'll see if he gets another look in this game.
Salma sending it inside, finds Samuel. Samuel's going to hold it outside the arc. Back across, has the 3. No good. Masters now carrying it up. He's going to stop with it, take the mid-range jumper. Not able to get that one to go. Back to the corner, Awolabi. No good. Couple missed shots in a row there from the Trojans.
Yeah, big opportunity to stretch the lead. Haven't done it yet, though.
Ooh, another step back from McFadden.
Tell you, boy's got footwork, man. I talked about it off top. Andre McFadden knows how to use those feet and lose defense with that. Didn't get that day to go, but nonetheless, once again, created his own space.
0-2 from that spot, but not for a lack of effort. Both have looked good, and they've been close. And you know he's just itching to hit one of those.
Early look here at Will Tong, getting in for the game for the SAIT Trojans. Someone who had a big effect on the offense early on is kind of had a new role on the team. He's going to have to get in where he fits in here. Let's see if he has a good game today.
Rustlers will cut in with it. Nice layup attempt, no good. Kual picks it up. He's got a chance on the rush. He'll take it himself.
Yeah, too easy right there. Qual going to put that shoulder down, get to the basket. The guy goes east to west with the best of them and shows you right there that he can finish in traffic.
Kual jumps with him, able to stop that one. Pick back up in the post. Not able to reject that one as the Rustlers able to get another point.
Yeah, staying with it. Roy Anku getting a second chance opportunity, going up into the teeth of the defense and finishing through traffic.
Zawalabi moves up forward here. As they try and hold it. Cutting in. We're going to see a quick foul.
Yeah, Samuel getting all up in Owalabi there, getting an infraction. Good ball protection there by James Owalabi, making sure he doesn't get picked off by Samuel, who you know was always looking to make it happen.
Matthews hands that one over to Tong. Back outside.
Look out below, boy! Willie Tong bring down the ceiling, man. Fresh out of the timeout. How about it? Jeez.
Comes right off the bench and goes right up with it. Excellent dunk. Trojans now up by 3.
Tell you what, Coach Matt Bailey always got some great out-of-bounds plays. We've seen it all season long, and I feel like that might be one right there.
They send it to the corner. Mid-range shot chance off the rim. Picked up here, moving up court with it. So we're going to see a foul that sends the Trojans back to center here.
Man, I tell you what, when the Trojans get to jumping around the rim, things really start to work out for them. We'll see if that dunk kind of fires up the team and they get a little bit more active around the hoop.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the momentum shift when that one went in. We'll see if they can hold on to it. That's Kual. He's going to walk with him. Matthews on the outside. They'll send it back in for Kual. Rustlers get the steal. As they rush up with it, they've got momentum. They'll choose to slow things down instead. Enku's with it. That one's a screen. They send it inside for the cutting man. He'll walk in with it.
Hey, man, right out of the YMCA. How about it? You get Aliasa Bray on the block, able to spin over the right shoulder, loses the D with the fake and finishes with the left.
Awalabi handing that one right off to Kual. Finds Matthews over to the wing. Back across, Kual inside.
Yeah, now you see the battle down low between Qual and Bray. Bray trying to front Qual. Qual doing a good job sealing it off, making sure you got that lane for the open bounce pass.
And that is going to end up sending him to the free throw line here. Trojans third in the ACAC in free throw percentage, shooting 72.8. Kual, one of the team's highest scorers this season. That definitely does come from the free throw line as well, is what I meant to say there. 52% on the season.
Yeah, and talk about it before, and let's talk about it again. Qual making leaps and bounds as far as his offensive game is concerned. Like a season ago, this guy was known almost specifically as a rim diver in that dunker spot. Not anymore. He can create his own shot, goes coast to coast, and the ball handling right now is looking real good for Qual this season.
And you can see the confidence as well, just compared to the player he was last season. Like you mentioned, able to score all over the court at this point.
Definitely.
You'll see him pull up from 3. He'll bring up the ball himself. He does it all. There's McFadden moving it up court here. He'll hand it off to Enku. Cutting in. Floater, no good. Trojans are going to move it back up the court now.
Hey, look at that. Roy Anku with the defense, locking out Mariang Tong at three-quarter court. That's what he does. He gets all up in you. Good job creating that turnover. Roy Anku, vice grips.
Lakeland is going to get the chance to take it here from the center line. So they try and set something up. Slowing things down here. He'll run in with it. Layup.
Contact is favorite Ugba. Took some hits, and now he's going to go to the line here, I think, for 2.
Looks like that will be the case. Ugba not necessarily been incredible from the free throw line so far this season. Shooting 66% on the year. He'll sink that one nonetheless.
Full-court pressure still on for the Rustlers right now, trying to make something happen at the half court.
Koala's going to come up with it now.
Ooh, got the snatch to the right. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Come on, a little snatch left to right. He's got that now in the bag. Does Qual makes his own shot, finishes at the hoop through traffic.
Nice contested lay as well. Looked like he was going to try and jump over him. Got it.
Send it out of here. Man, Stanley with a second chance jump. Come on, here he comes now. Look out for McFadden, and he's not going to give up around the hoop.
Wall bringing it up here. He has to plant his feet, throws it up to Tong. He's going to hold the spot. Sends it over to Kowal. Clock ticking. Kowal up at the top. He'll stop with it. Tries to jump on him. And that's going to do it for the shot clock here.
What are we going to say? Indeed, shot clock violation was going to be close, but hey, that's 24 straight seconds of lockdown defense from the Lakeland Rustlers. Just like that, got themselves one more possession here with only 36.4 left.
McFadden is going to carry it up here to try and take advantage of what could be one of their last possessions of the first quarter. He'll get jumped on pretty quick. Looks like this one will be going the Trojans' way.
Yeah, Dre McFadden was trying to say he was calling timeout. Official says he didn't hear it, so jump ball indeed. And
we'll see a quick last second sub here for the Rustlers. Entering the game is going to be David Dimanu, the third-year guard, 5'8". Matthews is going to carry it up here. Walking forward with it. Gets the screen from Kowal, goes up. Good contested try. He's going to get 2 shots out of it.
Yeah, how about that? Jaden Matthews trying to create for himself here late in the first quarter. Taking that thing left and taking a hit. Now he's got a chance for 2 uncontested free throws now at the end of the first quarter.
A little bit of conversation here on the court. Looks like not much is going to come from it as things remain the same. Jaden Matthews, 2 shots from the free throw line. Not able to hit the second one here. 7 seconds on the clock. Lakeland rushing up with it. Out to the corner. Salma rushing in. Loses it. Tong heaves it. That one's closer to the shot clock than the basket, but nonetheless, that'll do it for the first quarter. Trojans lead 14-13, very close.
Yeah, it's highly contested. As you see, only 1 point separating these 2 squads going into the second quarter. Still neither team able to really find their rhythm, I feel. Both still trying to figure it out. We'll see some adjustments here between the 2 quarters. Breed better fruit in the second quarter for each squad.
Yeah, definitely a feeling out period going on here. Both teams just trying to see what they can get away with. They know what they're looking at on the other side of the court here. 2 very elite teams. We'll see what they bring, like you mentioned, in the second quarter. right, welcome back here to the SAIT bubble for the second quarter here. The score is 14-13. Your home SAIT Trojans leading. Very, very close first quarter. Like we mentioned, feeling out period a little bit. Both teams just testing each other out. We'll see what they both bring here. Lakeland trying to get something underway. They hand it off. Back outside. Tries to step back. They're going to call. Looks like they're going to call travel on.
Yeah, it's a step back. One too many step backs. And leaders are going to get the infraction there on Nathan McDonald White Deer.
We'll see the Trojans get something underway. McCassie Allen now in the game.
Oh, look at the hands from Anku in the front court. Look out. Man, he's showing you something. A dog on defense is Roy Anku. Can't play around with him. Got to make sure you secure that orange.
And good job there. Obviously, he could tell it was going to be an easy lay. Was able to force the free throws there instead. Make him try a little bit harder for those points.
Yeah, something to look at here now for the SAIT Trojans is ball handling in the backcourt. We've seen guys like Anku and Uba both put some pressure on the ball handler in that backcourt.
Not able to hit the first one there. He'll sink the second one, and that'll tie things up here. Marcus Masters is going to bring the ball up now. He stops with it. Back outside to Tong. Back in for Masters. Doesn't like the look. Cuts back inside. 7 seconds on the clock. Fade away three. Ooh.
Typical Marcus Masters, boy. Hold the rock all possession long. Wait until you get that look that you knew and bury it. Steps back, creates it. How about Marcus Masters going to work?
Definitely makes the hardest shots look easy. Lakeland with it on the attack now. Back at the top. He'll cut in with it. That's McFadden. Going up against Kowal, not quite able to beat him. Back outside. Doesn't like the shot. Sent back out. Salma goes up with it. No good.
I think they're going to get Qual on that one. And come on, the dog in him, that's Roy Anku again down low, mixing it up with the bigs. Guy's only 6'3", but you couldn't tell by the way he's going after it on the glass.
Lakeland's going to get the ball right back here. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
And that's what each team got to do when you're going up against the SAIT Trojans. SAIT loves to crash the glass both offensively and defensively, but if you can hang with them down there, you give yourself an opportunity to stay in the game.
Good chance by Lakeland right in the post, like you mentioned. Not quite able to get it there, but they've been good down in the post. Masters nearly loses it. He'll hold on to it. Hands it off. He'll go up with it. Good point there. Easy two.
Yeah, a little shovel off by Marcus Masters into the hands of Tutu Okoye and gives Marcus one more assist here tonight.
Back outside to McFadden. You know he likes that spot. He's going to sink it.
He does. Loses the D. Tutu Okoye doesn't know whether to stay down or go help. Gives him a little bit of space, and McFadden makes him pay with the triple.
He'll lose that one nearly as that one goes off the back of a foot. Doesn't matter. He goes up and takes it.
How about there you go, Tutu Okoye taking that hit. That's a good contest there from Simpson, but nothing doing as he gets up and finishes with the lefty layup.
Dribbling up with it now. That's Salma. Back outside, McFadden again. Another three-pointer attempt. They're going to say Masters had a foot down before trying to throw it off of Anku. They caught him on that one. Couple of changes here for the Trojans. Entering the game now is going to be Okoye as they cut in with it. Yeah. That one's off the glass and in.
There it is, a little bit of strength. Two biceps up as Baha Salma puts it on the deck and finishes in traffic with the left. The backcourt here for Lakeland continues to attack the orange, and you're doing damage up there.
Kowal sending it inside.
Tell you what, come on, who says that Andre McFadden's only got it on one side of the floor? Not the case. Look at him set down, take that charge from Okoye, or from Tutu Okoye, excuse me, and manufacture possession for his guys.
A lot of good things, or we're seeing a lot of good things from Lakeland so far in this second quarter. Still down by 2. Defensively, they have been very solid there. as they move up the court now. Salma back outside. They will walk it around the arc. Masters with the steal here. Sending it over. Masters will take it right back as he brings it up court. Has Awolabi with him. Decides to call for a screen. Takes it from Tong. Moves up with it. Tries to send it up for Tong. He'll move up with it. Takes the lay and one.
There goes Big Will. Mouse in the house had him. A little bit too much inside for Chad Samuel to handle. Good job by Will Tong. Asserting that dominance down low. Now he's got 2 plus tacks and a chance now for 3 from Charity Strike. Let's get here and look. Will Tong kind of going through it right now. Will Tong, a guy who came in and made his mark early on with this SAIT offense, did his thing, kind of been struggling as of late, but all it takes is one game to get you back on track, and we're going to see if that starts here today.
That is Salma with a chance for a step back. No good. As they try and bring it back up court now. Outside, back inside for Will Tong. Ooh, had a good look, not quite able to get it to go.
You know what that is. Mixtape gets back, set up. You saw it coming from a mile away. Nowhere for Baha Salma to go, but directly into the chest of Masters. That's a charge.
Fouls on Rustlers, number 9, Baha Salma. His first personal, 22nd. Substitution for the Trojans. Number 4, James Bawaki. For the Rustlers, number 6.
See, full court pressure. Been working out for the Rustlers now. Going to see who's there for relief for the SAIT Trojans on this press break.
We're going to see Matthews bringing it up court now. Has some options with him. Back outside for Will Tong. He's going to hold it for a moment. So he finds someone inside. Nice spin move. Not able to hold on to the handle, though, and that goes out of bounds.
And it does. There was a foul as Roy Anku came across. It's a good spin there from McCoy Yacht. A guy, obviously, who we're very familiar with here at SAIT prior to him joining. Former VIU Mariner. Now joining his hometown, SAIT Trojans. Doing work as well. Guy seamlessly got integrated into this offense, and it's been honestly a pleasure to watch this guy work this year.
He's got 8 points per game on the season currently. Like you mentioned, has been a big factor scoring for this team wherever they've needed him. Lakeland's going to bring it up the court now. Salma with it. He's got Matthews on him. He'll cut inside. He likes the look.
Too easy. Come on now. We're seeing what Baha Salma does best, and that's get on his horse and get to the hoop. Got to get out in front of him right now because that first step is lightning quick.
So that'll be Awolabi.
Upstairs
Throws
now.
it up. Puts it down. Will Tong.
One thing that's for sure, Willie's going to go baseline. If you don't check him baseline, he's going to crush that thing. How about Will Tong putting the yam in yam sandwich?
And that is a momentum shifter. We've seen a couple of those from the Trojans tonight.
It's one way to get it going. If the shot, which isn't necessarily working for Will Tong, get to the hoop, man. Throw that thing down like you do so well.
Masters goes up for it, not quite able to get the angle. Lakeland takes it right back the other way. McFadden likes the look, runs into a couple of Trojans. Masters on the fast break. He's got someone with him.
He's got Big Yacht going in transition. That's a couple dunked on back-to-back plays. Sheree Thomas going to bring the guys in on that one as the SAIT Trojans starting to bubble up here.
And that will mess you up momentum-wise. Trojans, that was a very well-timed timeout. That is for sure. As you know, they are feeling good right now.
Yeah, and that's what the SAIT Trojans got to do. If the shot isn't necessarily going for you, you got a couple guys in a Koi Yacht and Will Tong that love to play above the rim. Throw that thing up there and let them go get it and bring it down with some ferocity.
5:06 on the clock here. Trojans leading by 6. The score is 27-21. A lot to like from both squads. Lakeland showing why they've got that second place spot in the North. A lot of very, very good players. A lot of very, very key players.
Yeah, you're talking a great backcourt. You're looking at Roy Anku, and you're looking at Favor Ugba, and guys like Chance Samuel as well. I'm really impressed with what they've been able to do with the backcourt. Not necessarily the biggest backcourt, but you couldn't tell by the way they're playing, mixing it up down low and making sure to put the pressure on the SAIT Trojans the entire time.
That's definitely for sure. They've got a lot of shorter players who play tall. if you want to put it a certain way, as they are not afraid to go in the post and take on some of those taller players that the Trojans have in their lineup. And that's definitely important for them. They've got to keep doing that, as we have a lot of very high scores for that Trojans lineup down there.
Sure is. ATO time after the timeout. We're going to see what Coach Ray Thomas drew up for his guys in a way to kind of combat the momentum here that seems to be swinging the way of the Trojans.
Lakeland setting things up here. Salma's going to be the one to bring it up. He's got Awalabi on him. Lakeland's going to hold it outside the arc. Back to Salma. Back outside. McFadden has it. Fade away. Ooh, just a little off.
Tell you what, look at Will Tong contest that thing. The boy got way up there. That's usually money for Dre McFadden. Not that time, because that's a good contest.
Lakeland's going to take it on the offensive baseline. They'll try and throw it up. Awalabi was there. Sent back in for Will Tong. He has it on the rush. Decides to slow things down here. That'll get stolen.
Got to watch out. That half-court trap has been lethal here for Lakeland. You pick up the ball around half-court, they're going to get it. But how about a Koyak getting it right back?
Knott's going to hand it off. As we'll see Masters bring it up the court now. Just a little bit over 4 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. Masters is going to tap that one inside. Fadeaway jumper. Lakeland's going to bring it back up court now. Didn't quite like the look, slowed things down. With it now, Jordan Simpson up at the top. Hands it off to McFadden. Step back, didn't like it, back inside for Simpson. Puts up the lay, no good.
Way to stay with it. Outside's down low when it comes to weight as a Koyak, but you couldn't tell there. Goes chest to chest with Simpson and creates that miss. Good D right there from a Koyak.
Matthews is going to hold it here. He'll walk up with it. Didn't like the look. Outside to Masters. Deep three. What else would you expect?
Mixtape from the logo. That boy is a threat to put it up as soon as he gets over the half-court line. He can shoot it from absolutely anywhere, showing you why he's the ACAC Player of the Year last season.
Leads the ACAC in points as well right now.
Man, so shifty. Tell you, Dre McFadden got that great footwork. Stop, go, lean on the defense, create some contact, and get to the line. You can't teach that kind of play. That's stuff you're just born with.
As we're going to see McFadden go back to the line here. Trojans starting to build quite the lead. 30-21 is your score. They're up by 9. As the Rustlers definitely need a couple points in a row here if they want to get back in it.
But they do, and here's a guy who they're going to need to come to life here offensively if they look to get it back into this one. Dre McFadden definitely got the talent to do it. He's going up against it now with the SAIT Trojans. Good interior defense, but they're going to need him to start producing.
McFadden averaging 19, 2 and 2 on the season. One of those players who's almost just a pure scorer, and he's exactly what the Rustlers, that's exactly what the Rustlers need him to do here.
That is. He goes 0 for 2, which is rare for Dre McFadden from the line. Definitely out of character right there, but got to shake it off. Matt Daly's going to bring him in, talk it over. Good time right there for that timeout.
3:20 on the clock here. 30-21 still is your score after those 2 missed free throws from McFadden. Still feels a lot closer than that 9-point gap would tell you.
It does, and that's because of the good defense and also really on-point offense the Lakeland Rustlers are showing you. They're seeming to score whenever the SAIT Trojans start to put together a couple baskets, try to get the thing going, hanging around in typical Ray Thomas coach fashion. They're just kind of hanging around, waiting to make their move.
And you definitely know what to expect when it comes to this Trojan squad, night in and night out. Rustlers are bringing it to them. They are certainly bringing it to them. It's just whether they can keep it up and keep up with this high-scoring offense that the Trojans have had for multiple years in a row now. We'll just have to see.
Well, you said it there, Simon. It's high-scoring offense, and it seems like the Trojans want to get things going, want to pick up the pace and play around the rim. They've done that a couple times here successfully in the second quarter. Like you said, it's all about consistency, so Simon, we'll see if that remains the case here in the second quarter.
We'll see see the Trojans starting with it on the baseline. Amon Walker's going to go back and take it.
Yeah, we got ourselves a little Abu Ja sighting as well. Always good to see him, 6'2" player, all the way from Edmonton. Loves to play hard-nosed defense and is in there for that hard-nosed play. Look for him to get a couple steals or potential steals here. We'll see.
They'll send it across the way. Kowal finds Ja, goes up with it.
Tell you what, Ja had an idea, but Aliyasa Bray says not today as he meets him up at the summit and sends that thing back. Good rim protection right there from Bray.
We'll see Matthews take it on the baseline now. Sent outside to Kowal. He'll cut in with it. Off the glass. Nearly put back up by Tong, not quite able to get it to go. That one's out of bounds.
Almost held there by Manyang Tong. Almost a turnover there for the Rattlers in the backcourt.
We'll see Lakeland start with it in their own zone. McFadden will be the one to bring it up. He'll cut in. Likes the look.
Dirty
Lefty
fake.
late. Just a couple of bad bounces.
Yeah, that's a full court there, so we're going to get Roy Anku. Sheree Thomas looking for an explanation here.
We're seeing tempers flare a little bit here. McFadden not too happy with the initial call. We'll see Amon Walker take it on the baseline.
There's number 9,
Coach, make sure you guys get to the table.
Masters will bring it up now. 2:30 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Stops and goes with it. Back outside. Kowal cutting in. Spin move.
What a
Hands
dish.
it off. Ooh, just walks across the rim. They're going to call him on out of bounds.
Tell you, tightly contested around the hoop now as both teams are taking it to the orange, looking to make stuff happen. Amon Walker, unfortunately, unable to get that to go, but nonetheless, you like the baseline boogie.
Bray is going to be the one to bring it up now. 2 minutes left. Handing it off to McFadden, or at least he tried to. Ja got in the way.
Yeah, so Ray Thomas going to bring him in there. He's not liking what he's seeing when it comes to offensive execution. Got to tighten things up a little bit if you're Lakeland, and he's looking to do that here.
And a well-timed one as well. A chance to maybe come out of the timeout and go into the third quarter with a lot of momentum, and that's definitely what they will be looking to do.
Yeah, it's definitely what you want to do, and you're in a good position to do that. You're only down 9 up against an elite Trojans team. You're right in here, 2 minutes left. Like I said, just trying to cross some T's, dot some I's, and make sure you run the process right.
That's for sure. As this Lakeland team, they've looked good. They've stalled a little bit offensively in the last couple minutes, and that has allowed the Trojans to just continue to hold on to that 9-point lead. We'll have to see what they can do to try and really beat down against that. But the last thing you want to do or be is down by a big lead against this Trojan squad.
Yeah, definitely. Starting to sputter a little bit offensively. That can be fatal when you're going up against the state Trojans. You don't want to see them get out there, start to run, and really start to pump you a little bit. Keep things close, keep things tight. No room for let up when you're playing against the big dogs. And the big dogs are the state Trojans.
Lakeland's going to take it here on the out of bounds. Ooh.
Oh, Manyang, here he is fronting. Pop that thing loose, and now he's got himself a possession and a big brain play by popping it off the defense. How about Manyang Tong?
Excellent play there, giving the Trojans the ball here, avoiding that offensive possession for Lakeland, getting the point to, or the chance to potentially move your lead into double digits. Walker, he's going to move around the outside here, finds Masters. Masters, plenty of pressure. Sees the screen, decides not to take it. He walks in with it, fade away. No good. Abu Ja puts it back up, not able to. Kowal is there, 14 seconds put back on the shot clock. Masters wants it from him. Kowal takes it himself. Puts it up, lefty lay.
Come on, extendo. Look at long claw going with it, making sure to once again get to the hoop with those big long strides and finish in traffic.
And that's going to bring back in Jordan Simpson, adding a little bit more height to this Rustlers squad. As they send that one in. Lakeland moving up on the attack. Sending it out to the wing, trying to find someone inside, they will. They try and set Jordan Simpson up, not quite able to. Working in on Jaw. Nice move there to get the lay.
Yeah, that's bully ball right there. As you see Bray getting in there with the shoulder, just kind of uprooting Abu Jah on that one and getting to the hoop with sheer force.
Marcus Masters cuts in, right-handed lay. He'll make that all day.
Right on cue. Whenever you need him, boy, Mixtape is there to give you that too. And once again, gets to the hoop and finishes.
He'll have that on the outside, back up high. They make their way around the outside once more. He'll cut in with it. And they're going to give him two. Amon Walker wanted the charge. He won't get it.
Favorable, excuse me, let me get that right. Going to the hoop, getting contact now. That's the move here for Lakeland. We'll see. The shot isn't necessarily there. They're getting to the orange time and time again. Not only does that put pressure on the defense, but it also ratchets from fouls as well. It can put you in a good spot come the end of the game. We'll see if they continue that move here going onward.
Lakeland 71% for the season from the free throw line. 6th in the ACAC.
Chess game continues as Mac Daly brings him in right there. Despite being up by 9, some things he wants to go over. Like you said, Simon, right before half, very important to get yourself on the right foot.
That's definitely for sure. Trojans up by 9 still as they continue to just hold on to that margin. Like you mentioned, momentum is such a huge thing when you're leaving a quarter or a half, no matter what it is. You want to make sure you're going into the next one with that momentum. And I'm sure the Trojans will be trying to do so right here.
They sure will. It's a golden opportunity to do just that. Right out of the timeout, Coach Daly's going to draw one up. Make sure they get a good look. Want to go into that halftime break on a high.
Only 34 seconds on the clock here. Maybe time for 2 or 3 possessions, depending on how fast both teams decide to move. As the referees will call both sides back to the court.
I tell you, if I'm Coach Daly here, I hear what he said, but I'm going to talk about what we're doing inside because the interior defense is the one thing that can kind of improve here for the SAIT Trojans. Everything else going well right now, but Lakeland, too many times they're getting to the hoop basically whenever they want. That's one thing that the SAIT Trojans want to try to curtail here going into the halftime break.
Lakeland definitely has a lot of very, very skilled interior forces, and they've been using it all afternoon long. I'm sure they'll be trying to. Like you mentioned, if the Trojans can shut that down, that is putting an end to a lot of offense for this Lakeland squad. Matthews up on the attack with it.
We're the trap here.
Long outside to Manyang Tong. Not able to get the 3 to go. Cutting in is Simpson. Throws that one out of bounds. 13 seconds remain here on the clock.
Yeah, time enough for one good look for the SAIT Trojans.
They've got a lot of good outside shooters. We'll have to see who they give it to. Matthews has the ball in his hands. He'll send it outside. Walking in, mid-range jumper. That one, I think it might have been tipped as it goes off of the backboard.
4 seconds left in the half.
Still plenty of time. 4 seconds under the baseline now. To see if we get someone going to the rim, which the SAIT Trojans love to do out of the baseline, out of bounds.
They give it to Kual. Cuts in with it. Fade away. Very good look. Not able to get it to go. Nonetheless, Trojans going in to the second half here with a 9-point lead. 34-25 is your score. Lot to like.
Lots of life indeed. Trojans looking good throughout 20 minutes in this one as well. I love the action around the rim. I love transition game. It's there for the SAIT Trojans right now. Still haven't hit that next gear to really put that out of bounds or out of the game out of reach, excuse me. We'll see if that's the case here after the halftime break.
That is 100% for sure. We will be right back with you after this 15-minute break.
Beginning the second half with the ball, the Trojans in the lead, 34-25.
That's how you get it done there. Simpson, that's trailing the play and finishing inside. More of that's going to be needed here for the Lakeland Rustlers. Keep attacking the basket and punish them inside.
Welcome back to the second half of this one. Third quarter basketball, 34-29 is your score. After a couple of nice baskets on both sides to start this one off, we're going to see Masters bringing things up. Back outside, all the time in the world in Helsinki.
Yeah, everyone knew in this gym except for the Lakeland defense. And Koyat's got that triple ball range. You're going to have to come see him. If you let him shoot that uncontested, he's going to make you pay.
They walk up with it now. Salma. He'll send it back outside. McFadden not able to get that one to go. As they're going to bring things up now. He's got Tong. Easy lay.
Yeah, Mannion gets on that horse. Here come the transition now as the SAIT Trojans starting to turn up the intensity when it comes to offensive proficiency here in the second half.
They certainly are coming out quick here. As Salma walks with it, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Outside to McFadden, he'll send it inside. Simpson back out, walking around the arc. He'll drive in with it. Nice lay.
Yeah, a little up there over the defense as Chance Samuel elevates over the outstretched arm of the defender. Is able to get it to go from about 5 feet.
As we'll see Kual here, walking around the outside with it. Hands this one right off. He's going to take it himself. Not quite able to get it to go. Kual tries, no good.
Good defense. Simpson stays strong, protected the rim on that one, creating that miss. Kual got a second chance. Couldn't finish it now. Chance for the Rustlers to close that lead a little bit more.
Ray will drive in with it. It finds someone at 3. No good. That'll be a Koyat creating space and getting the rebound. Masters walks back with it, cuts inside all alone. Only person he had to beat was Simpson, not quite able to get it by him. Driving in with it. He'll go up. He'll be getting 2.
Yeah, it's exactly what you want to do in transition when you got the defense backpedaling. Koyat not set. It's good recognition there by Baha Salma. Puts it on the deck and creates that contact. And now he's got a chance for 2 free throws.
Lakeland now trailing by 8 points. Make that 7. As they are trying to just fight back into this one. It's been fairly close all game long. Trojans just maybe a step or 2 quicker, allowing them to just have this very small lead, which they've managed to hold on to. As he tries to run by Simpson, not quite able to. Yacht goes up with it anyway.
Boy, Yacht is a magician down low. Takes that hit with the spin, goes over the left shoulder, finishes now. 2+ tacks. Chance for 3 now for Koyat.
And he's been having a pretty solid game so far, putting up a couple of points. And like you mentioned earlier, that's just something that we've come to expect from a player like him, is he's just been stellar, scoring defensively wherever they've needed him.
Yeah, most definitely. Ever since he joined the squad over the Christmas break, it's like a seamless transition to get him involved with the offense. And the guy seems like he's been a SAIT Trojan for years now. He's fit right into this offense, and you know coaching staff love to see it.
So get ready to take this one. sinking that one pretty easily. That's going to put them back up by 10. Rushing up with it.
Oh, come on now. Got to be careful. You giving that ball around James Owolabi. He's going to get a hand in that cookie jar, poke that thing loose. Stay with it now.
On the outside now, that's Chance Samuel taking it here for Lakeland. He'll throw it far. Over to Simpson. Tries to put it up, steps back with it. Gets a chance. He'll jump into the shot there. Gets 2 free throws out of it.
Yeah, big brain move there. Ariasa Bray gets a Koyata bite on a couple fakes, and on the second one, drawing some contact, and now he's going to get to the hoop. This may be the move here if you're Lakeland to get back into it. Get around the basket, create some contact, stop the clock, and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, and if you can get some of these Trojans bigs in foul trouble, that could cause some issues for this team later in the game. We'll have to see, if, like you mentioned, if they can take advantage of any of it.
Definitely. It's got to be the move here. You got big, long front court players on the SAIT Trojans. Only way to negate that, foul trouble.
And Bray's going to get ready here from the foul line. Sinking that first one.
Good game here for Aliasa Bray. Looks so far through 15 minutes and 6 points now, 2 for 4, but definitely making his presence felt on the defensive side as well, just being a big body inside for Lakeland.
Excellent job by Simpson there to just grab the rebound, put that one right back up.
Yeah, speaking of big body, how about Simpson on the second chance opportunity? Don't look now, but here come those wrestlers. They're only down by 7.
Masters is going to walk around the outside, cuts in, takes the shot, doesn't like it, back outside to Owolabi. He'll stop with it, fade away, not able to get it to go. Kowal sees the chance and puts it right down.
Out below. You don't put a body on Qual. He is once again going to stuff that thing down, elevates, and puts down the second chance opportunity with an exclamation mark.
As he'll walk around the outside with it. Rustlers trying to make it go. Nice floater, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Second one will go.
There you go, 2 looks, and now you see what happens inside when you don't put a body on Chance Samuel. Gets his own rebound, elevates now. Got to have a little bit more intensity inside defensively for the SAIT Trojans.
Didn't necessarily have a big showing scoring-wise in the first half, but Samuel has certainly showed up so far in the second. Masters has it. 5 seconds on the clock. He decides to shoot it. Not able to get that one to go. So we'll see a foul inside.
They're going to get Qual on that one, trying to jockey for position inside. We'll sit down on that note.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 13.
Couple new players coming in for the Trojans here. We're going to end up seeing
get things figured out here with the shot clock, game clock, get them back on the same page. Still getting things figured out here at the bubble. Can happen sometimes, you know. Sometimes technology doesn't necessarily work with you. You have to make it work for you. But it seems like we've got things figured out here momentarily.
Lakeland taking it back in their own zone now. 5:20 left on the clock. 44-37 is your score. As that lead has slowly started to disappear for the Trojans. Lakeland doing a good job fighting back in. As they'll cut in with it. Samuel puts it up. No good. As Will Tong is able to pick that one up. Driving in with it is Masters. He's got it on the outside. Hands it off to Owolabi. Masters. He's going to take the screen from McKenzie. Likes the fadeaway. Not able to get that one to go off the rim. Back out. Simpson.
Good look. It's exactly what you wanted if you're Lakeland. Unfortunately, not able to knock it down, and that would have closed the lead to only 4. Playing with fire here if you're the SAIT Trojans. It's time to turn it on and really put this out of reach, because right now, Lakeland hanging around, which is the spot they're very comfortable being in.
Masters is just going to walk with it a little bit, waiting for the screen. Back outside once more. He'll cut in for it. That one's just going to be put up and put down. Not quite able to get it to the basket. Moving forward with it, that's Bray. Cole is on him. Bray didn't like the look, hands that one off. Nice step back move there, no good. Bray puts it up.
Oh, that's tough. Tough right there. Shot was rolling out. Unfortunately, Will Tong couldn't keep that hand on the rim, and even if the ball's not going in, if you touch that rim on the defensive side, that's a goaltender.
And we'll see Awolabi throw it in for Masters here. Masters is going to lose it. He'll pick it right back up. Sprints right back over. He's got a couple options. Decides to take it himself.
Ooh. My goodness, I tell you, Marcus Masters was going up against it. Sent away by Chance Samuel. Slow getting up here.
Yeah, it looked like he landed a little bit awkwardly after going up high to make that block.
Lee, 6'2". He got way up there, didn't he? Simon Chance got some bunnies. That's a good contest right there. Marcus Masters, not a guy who gets his shot blocked, especially at the rim very often, but Chance Samuel showing you how elite it is at blocking that block.
And now that we're ready to go once again, Awolabi will take it on the outside. Masters, you can tell he's thinking about it. Oh, wasn't quite able to get it to go. We'll see Lakeland get back underway here. And Koo into Simpson.
A little bit too long. Mouse in the house. Simpson been calling for that all possession long, but they found him a little bit too late. 3 in the key. That's a good job by Marcus Masters holding his own to work out that violation there from the Lakeland Rustlers.
Couple of changes on who's on the court here. Masters is going to head off. Replacing him is going to be Jaden Matthews. Awolabi brings the ball up the court now. Hands that one off to Manyang Tong. As we'll see an early foul. This one's on Chance Samuel. Quick sub here. We're going to see McFadden re-entering the game here for Lakeland.
Yep, you know it's about time to make that push here if you're Lakeland. Good job by Coach Thomas getting McFadden in the game here with only 3 minutes left.
You can see what they were going for there. Weren't quite able to get it. Kowal getting blocked.
Yeah, Aliasa Bray getting in the way there of Qual. Bray knew it was coming too. Good positioning by him to prevent Qual going up. Unfortunately, fouled him, and now a chance for Qual 2 times to get a couple free throws.
Kowal currently averaging 13 points on the season. Doing pretty good from the line as well. Hitting that 80 or hitting from 80%. He'll sink that second one. Lakeland getting ready to go now. As they'll pass this one along. Rustlers moving up court. And Koo is there, heads it off to Salma instead. They walk around the outside, sending it in. And Koo not quite able to create enough separation. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, one good defensive possession deserves another as the SAIT Trojans give you 23 seconds of straight defense to create that turnover. Now, going to see if they can get points on the other side here to push that lead up.
We'll see Jaden Matthews moving up court now. Manyang Tong on the attack. He'll turn back with it. Not able to. He ends up down.
Hey, you know what we call that? The slow European. Slow down a little bit and get the finish. His tongue is up, but slow and limping a little bit. Think he may tweak that ankle.
Yeah, he definitely is favoring one leg over the other as they'll quickly replace him. Hopefully he ends up being all right. Tutua Cole is entering the game now. Amon Walker on the rush. Hands it off to Kual. Goes up with it. Not quite able to hold on to that one. McFadden throws it back in. Salma outside. They put that one up. It bounces out. Good rebound there. Matthews moving up court.
Oh, boy, they're going to get Matthews throwing up the forearm on that one. And that's to look at Roy Anku, just been a pest defensively. And not a whole lot Matthews could do other than throw out that forearm a little bit too egregiously, and ref's going to blow the whistle every time. Tell you, Lakeland's starting to put something together here late in the third, Simon. Like, the defense is turning to good looks on the offensive side. They're starting to put it together. 4 points now, and that's a good timeout right there. Trey Thomas going to bring him in. Good timeout, starting to put something together now, the Rustlers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they definitely have been slowly getting rid of this lead. They've been slowly building up, not letting the Trojans build on what they already have. And I mean, you've just got to keep doing that if you're Lakeland.
You sure do. Just keep chipping away at it right now. But if you're SAIT, you haven't been able to hit that gear that's really been able to put this game out of reach yet. You still have to find that. So that's one thing that you can rely on if you're SAIT. We haven't been able to really play our game yet the way we can. If you can make that happen here at the end of the third, going into the fourth quarter, you'll be in a good spot. But it's got to start right now because Lakeland is starting to bubble right now, only being down by 4.
And this Trojans team has just felt like the whole game so far they've been playing at about 80%. And it's just felt like we're just waiting for them to step on the gas. If they step on the gas here, they can really run away with it. They've got a chance. Lakeland is taking advantage of this team that they've seen so far, and they've got a chance here to jump right in it and maybe even jump ahead.
They do. They're only down by 4, and it's been well-deserved by Lakeland as they came out and played their game here in the third quarter to kind of keep themselves in it. Seems like every time the SAIT Trojans kind of build some momentum with a couple good plays at the basket, Lakeland's right there to answer it just in time, and still haven't been able to spread out that lead here, the Trojans.
As it looks like we're going to be seeing Anku taking it along the line here. 1:49 remains in the third quarter. They'll throw it into Simpson. Back outside, that's McFadden. They walk it around the outside, 9 seconds on the clock. They'll send it back in. McFadden calling for it, won't get it to him. They're gonna get him on a travel, I think. Or it might be a foul. It's gonna be on Amon Walker here.
That's tough. Right up against it, had him dead to rights. Only a couple seconds left on the shot clock. Fortunately, Amon went for that steal and got a little bit more arm than ball. And that is indeed going to send Uba to the line.
And he's going to end up sinking the first one here. 78% from the line so far this season. And we're going to end up seeing Awalabi moving up the court now. They send it over for Walker. He'll drive it in. Back outside to Kowal. Not able to get it to go.
Good dish, but how about Simpson protecting the rim right there?
He puts that one up. Kowal able to get over and stop that one at least for now.
Gotta say, SAIT's doing the right things offensively, but Lakeland protecting the rim. I'm looking at Simpson right now as an elite rim defender. He's getting in the way of every potential basket in and around 5 feet for the SAIT Trojans.
A little bit of conversation here as to what the call will end up being. Looks like nothing's going to change. Lakeland will still take it on the baseline. Back outside to Simpson, and he's going to hand this one right off to McFadden. Tries to send it back to Simpson, not able to. Kowal goes up,
Come on, right in the pocket. Staying with it, Amon Walker pops that thing loose. Lead pass way up to Kowal and finishing out ahead of everybody. You love to see it.
And we'll see McFadden move up court now. Likes the move, he'll take it himself.
So pretty, man. I told you, loves to control the pace. Does McFadden can stop on the dime, change directions with the best of them. Spins that thing up for an easy lefty.
We'll see Matthews take it here. Amon Walker on the outside. Likes the lay, he'll take it.
Baseline, that was a good finish right there. Take it right to the teeth of the lead. They're not going to stop you. Continue to pound it inside. That's another 2 for Walker.
They'll send that one inside for Simpson. All the way across to McFadden. He'll try and walk with it. There'll be a quick call. It looks like it'll be some sort of foul.
Out of bounds, out of bounds. That's James Owolabi getting all up in the grill. Nowhere for him to go. We all know how good Owolabi's ISO defense is. Giving you an example of it right there, creating that turnover.
We're going to see Matthews bring it up the court now for the Trojans. No time on the shot clock, 15 seconds here. Long three, not able to get it to go. Second chance, third doesn't go. We'll see the Trojans getting 2 shots. Honestly, I'm not even too sure who they'll give them to.
I think they may go Anku. Yeah, Anku down low. Trying to battle for positions. A little bit too much hand action, and it's indeed going to send. Who's shooting? Trojans not sure. I'm not sure. Matthews. Okay, it's Matthews going to the line. Oh. Scratch that. We'll get that 2-2 call going to the line. No one knew who was shooting.
7 seconds left in the quarter. Trojans lead 49-45.
And he'll set it up. Not quite able to get that one to go.
Very important here with 7 seconds left. Got to get after it if it's a miss.
Ooh, not able to get that one to go. 5 seconds on the clock. Lakeland with a chance to put something up. Salma. Ooh, you could tell he wanted it. Not quite able to get it up in time, but that'll do it for the third quarter. 49-45 is your score. Trojans still leading by 4 right now. Their lead has slowly disappeared as Lakeland putting up a really good fight. Trojans keep letting it stay close. Very good quarter.
Yeah, wrestlers continuing to hoop. More of the same in that third quarter that we saw in the first half. Just kind of hanging around. 10 minutes left. It's really going to be interesting to see if SAIT can finally turn it on and get that lead that they've wanted all game long bigger than it is. Or if Lakeland will finally be able to overcome that lead that they've had, or the deficit, they've had all game long. Only one way to find it out. That's tip that ball and get it going in the fourth.
This game is going to come down to that fourth quarter. Make sure to stick around as it'll be coming up in just a minute 30. Just 4 points. Lakeland trying to take advantage here. We'll be getting a quick charge.
We sure will. How about Amon Walker setting up shop down low, took that hit to the chest, manufacturing the possession. Intangible play from Skywalker.
This is number 6 for the Equalize, first
And those are the plays that kind of put things in your favor. We were talking here before the break. Lakeland's hanging around right now. And SAIT, granted, they've got the lead, but very slim one right now. And you want to see if you can turn it up and try to stretch that thing out.
Both teams will definitely be trying here to really walk away with it, as this has been very, very close all night long. Matthews on the outside, cutting in.
Hey.
Ooh, just narrowly able to avoid the block.
Come on. How about Matthews in traffic?
As they set it up. Easy point for Lakeland as Simpson was all alone in the post. Throwing it up for Walker. Walker finds Matthews on the outside. He'll cut in.
50. Okay. How about Jaden Matthews giving you some shoulder shimmies, losing the D now. Nothing they could do. Now he's got a 2. Come on. Jaden Matthews got a little something in the bag now.
He's had a couple chances from outside. He's been trying to score from all over the map tonight.
Yeah, we saw early on in the season shooting being his thing, but as the season's gone on, he's shown he's been able to create for himself, create his own space, finish in traffic too. Jaden Matthews turned it on here right when the team needed him the most, and that is postseason just around the corner.
71% from from free throw on the season.
Good to see Manyang back in the game after twisting that ankle. Ankle looks to be okay. Manyang Tong back in the game.
Trojans now only lead by 5. That's McFadden. High for it, not able to hold on to it.
Yeah, iron wall there, but the defense has been turned up a level. Look out now.
Masters not quite able to put it up. Kowal will finish the job as they move back. Setting it across. Cutting in.
Almost blocked there. Manyang Tong going to get him with the downward motion from behind.
That'll send Simpson to the line, it looks like. Oh, no, it'll be Chance Samuel.
I tell you, defense looks good here from SAIT to start out the fourth. Amon Walker drawing a charge inside, making sure to get a couple steals, turn it into points on the other end. But you already know Lakeland's going absolutely nowhere as they continue to hang around.
And Samuel, not a lot from him in the first half, but in that third quarter, he had quite a few points. He's averaging 12 points per game on the season. He's one of those players who the Rustlers are not afraid to go back to, and we're seeing that.
We sure are. Turned it on in that third, and you know he's going to be getting some burn here in the fourth to try to repeat that performance.
Kowal is going to take it up at the top now. Tries to find Tong on the inside, not able to. Samuel cutting in, not able to beat Kowal, and that one ends up out of bounds.
Tell you, that's a great job fronting as Jordan Simpson pops that thing loose. SAIT trying to get that ball inside, and it turned into a pass the other way. We're getting a role reversal here. Actually, it is going to be Trojans basketball.
Manyang Tong with it. He ends that one off to Masters. Back to Manyang Tong. He'll take it up high. Kowal. He's going to walk with it himself. Back outside, Walker with a chance.
I tell you, he went for it, but sent away at the rim. That's a bit more good rim protection here by the Rustlers.
You know he wanted it too. That would have been pretty. As Masters is going to try and take it back down the court. With a chance, he'll lose grip. Rustlers moving back up. Samuel. He'll take the easy layup.
Transition going right now. Get that ball up the court quickly. And Chance Samuel continues that hot shooting that he started in the third quarter and now in the fourth. And just like that, once again, the lead is only 4 here for the Trojans.
Masters with it now. He's got Samuel to beat. Stops with it. Back to the corner. Amon Walker. He'll take it inside. Fade away. No good. Kowal's there. Trying to hold on to it. Could tell he wanted the 3, decided against it. Masters has it. Not a lot of time on the clock. He'll try for the 3. Throws it back up.
Tell you what, Chance Samuel on one right now. The defense continues. It just gobbles up Masters on that one and then going one way. You talked about it, the third quarter is a new level here for Chance Samuel. He's showing you here in the fourth. No fluke. All by design.
Very, very defensive game so far from both sides. Like you mentioned, great job by Samuels to force that turnover by Masters. Salma's with it. Sends it outside to Samuel. Back in with a chance. Didn't like it. Salma keeping it inside. Simpson charging forward. And they're going to end up getting the layup here. It looks like he'll be going to the line as well.
He sure will. That's 2+ tax right now as Favor doing him a favor as Uber gets 2 and now a chance for 1. And it continues inside right now for Lakeland to be something they're looking at.
Team second. At the line for 1 for the Rustlers. Number 8, also Brady.
Bray's going to take that shot.
We'll see some subs here for the Trojans after the shot, as it looks like Yacht is going to be coming in.
Yeah, got some big length now as we got both Akoi Yacht and Will Tong back in the game. Twin Towers down low.
We'll see Matthews bringing it up court now. He'll send it far. Trying to move in as Yacht. Had Tong inside, wasn't quite able to get it to go.
There it is. You know they were going big to big as soon as Akoi Yacht went baseline. Good job by Will Tong creating the space, accepting that pass. Now he's got a chance to go for 2 from the line. Since you want to see out of your bigs, have them on the same page, specifically in the restricted area.
This is going to have Will Tong on the line once again. Won't be able to get this one. He's going to have a chance to get another one here. Trojans only leading by 1. Not quite able to sink that one. They'll start moving up the court now. Lakeland cutting forward. Couple of quick steps. Moving around the outside. That's Bray with it. Walking. Has Tong on him. He'll try and cut towards the basket.
Reach around. That's a good job there by Will Tong, poking that thing loose. 6 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for Lakeland to get a good look. But if you show up around the hoop, get yourself a steal here.
He'll try and throw it up for Simpson. Ooh, nearly. It did end up being a steal. Nearly wasn't. Marcus Masters cutting forward with it. Likes the mid-range shot. He'll sink it.
Sure will. Get to that elbow. Marcus Masters is going to make you pay every single time, and that's just another example of how good he can be from the elbow.
Moving forward with it. Stopping and going. Back outside. He'll find it. Not able to get the 3 to go. Bray not quite able to hold on to the rebound either.
I was waiting to see him. Here he comes. Dre McFadden back in the game for what will guaranteed be the rest of it. Offensive production at the drop of a hat. That's what Dre's got for you. Let's see if he can get on that train here in the 4th.
They'll end up sending it back inside. Moving around the arc. Sending it back out. That's Samuel with it. Sending it cross court. Simpson for 3. Ooh, a little bit off the mark.
Yeah, good look. Halfway down for Simpson, unable to get it to go. Now here come the Trojans.
Trojans on the fast break. Masters. It'll get poked free. He'll have to slow things down. He's just going to walk back around with it. He's got Simpson on him. Cutting back in. Fadeaway shot. It'll be turned into a pass for Awolabi, but turned wide. Cutting inside is McFadden. He ends up going down. Matthews turns back with it. Cuts towards the middle. Ends up finding Yacht. Fade away.
Hey,
nice.
Things pretty. How about it? Stopping on a dime, spinning over the right shoulder. Akoi Yacht giving you something from about 8 feet out.
The Rustlers move forward with it here. Walking around the outside. McFadden has it. Turning. Off the rim on that one. We're going to end up seeing him go to the line.
We are. There he is. Trey McFadden creating contact, getting to the hoop again, backing him down. It's a good job defensively by Matthews. Unfortunately, right at the end there, that high five is going to give you that whistle every time.
McFadden leading the team in field or free throw percentage, shooting 84% from the line. He's got the chance here to bring his team back within 2. He'll sink both. The score will end up being 58-55. Masters has it. He'll get doubled. Sent along to Matthews. And he's got the 3. He'll sink it.
There you go. That's what you're used to seeing from Matthews. Knock that down from about 45 and splash it, causing the timeout for the Rustlers. That is a big-time bucket right there for Jaden Matthews.
And now they're up by 6. Trojans trying to step back away with it. We'll just have to see what Lakeland can load up here. Obviously, we saw the quick timeout immediately after that 3-pointer.
Yeah, timely timeout there by Coach Thomas. Once again, we've been seeing it all game long. As soon as that momentum slowly starts to be pulled away by the State Trojans, Rustlers bring it in, and they're usually able to battle back after the timeout. We're going to see what Coach Matt Daly has in store for him this time to stop that potential rush.
4:08 on the clock. Only a 6-point lead for the Trojans. Not very big. Plenty of time for things to change, as I'm sure Lakeland wants to try and change them. As they have been behind for almost this entire game. They haven't had the lead since the first quarter, I don't believe.
That they haven't. But to their goodness, good on them, that the fact of being able to hang around the whole time. Haven't let that lead get too big, and now only being down 6, which is nothing. 2-possession ball game here with 4:08. Plenty of time here in the fourth. Not to mention you seem to be getting baskets whenever you want. When you're looking at Dre McFadden, you're looking at Simpson as well as been able to knock it down. And of course, Samuel, you're getting points from everyone. Very spread out offense here for the Lakeland Rustlers, and that's a good problem to have.
And we'll see Lakeland get the chance to start with it here.
There's a release now. McFadden, hey, Masters saw it coming the whole way.
Good chance here. He'll take the shot. Not quite able to get it to go. Quick foul.
Olawabi trying to get the reach around. Unfortunately, a little bit too much hand. So we'll run it back here from the baseline out of bounds. See if we do it again. Lakeland's got to have a release. There it is.
As they start to bring the ball back up here. See what they loaded up in the timeout. They make their way around. Holding it up high. That'll be sent back around. Fadeaway shot. No good. As that'll be rebounded by Tong and brought back up by Matthews. As he's got it up the outside part. Matthews back outside.
Hey, he
called glass and in.
Called bank. I heard him say it. Sail away, a koi yacht. Waters are choppy. Don't you worry. Captain Yacht's got us locked down here getting out of the inlet. That's a 3-pointer off the window.
Cutting in. That's McFadden.
So good. I've talked about it. I sound like a broken record, but I got to keep saying it. Dre McFadden almost attracts contact from everywhere. Knows he's going to get it and gets himself to the line one more time. Elite.
And we've seen him at the line plenty. I already mentioned earlier this quarter, leads the team in free throw percentage, and you can see why. He gets there often.
Come on, so shifty. East to west with the best of them. Gets hand ups. Make sure to see, the officials see, that they make some contact with the rare miss from the line from McFadden.
And that brings them back within 8. Matthews will charge forward. Setting up for Tong.
Saw it all time long. Once again, baseline. Willie Tong, man, if you don't find him, he's going to find you. and that is his third baseline alley here today. I don't know what Lakeland's doing, but they've got to turn around and lock that back door.
And he's just so quick. He's able to really, really just get away from his defender so quickly and allow them to set it up fast. That's Samuel from the outside.
Yeah, I think they're going to get a yacht on that one, reaching for it, going over the back. But, yeah, you talk about the speed of Will Tong. Oh, excuse me, I stand corrected. That one is going against Aliyasa Bray. So here's 4th. Yeah, he's going to sit down. That's 4 here for Bray. Yeah, Matt Daly's going to bring him in and talk it over, and you love to see it right now. They're the ones who call the timeout after a good little rush. That's a good spot to be in if you're SAIT. I'm trying to hone some things in. I'm sure he's going to come out of that timeout with a punch.
2:50 left on the clock. Trojans now increasing their lead since the last timeout we've had. 66-56, leading by 10. In a good spot, like you mentioned. This is where you want to be. You haven't necessarily had to step fully on the gas to run away with this one. But, I mean, you've got enough of a lead to run away with it now if you want to. Either that or you got to play some solid defense.
Most certainly. Now is the time to turn it on here in the last 2:50. You know Lakeland's going to come prepared out of this timeout. You got to be prepared to take that punch you know they're inevitably going to give to you and give a little recourse of your own. Give them a shot. Now is the time to flip the switch and put it out of reach.
And if you're Lakeland, you need some quick baskets. And I think, like you've brought him up multiple times, you got to get into McFadden's hands.
You got to. You got to. Not only does he get to the basket at will, but he knows when to pass it up as well. He's not forcing anything. Dre McFadden has shown you he's got basketball IQ. For days here, he's going to make the right decision. Look for him to be the pillar of the offense here for the last 2:50. And it's funny, I talk about McFadden, and now he starts on the bench real quick. But I'm sure he'll be back in here, no problem. Real quick.
Awolabi sends this one right into Matthews, who finds Awolabi. Back out to Masters, and they're just going to send this one right back around. Making their way around, handing it off to Masters. He's going to step back with it from the logo. No good.
Look at it, Koi Yacht, boy, battling down low.
Hands that one off to Tong, ends up turning it over. As they walk in with it, that's Simpson, all alone in the paint as he puts that one up for the easy layup.
There it is, quick basket now. Jordan Simpson running the floor, finishing underneath. Got to battle back now if you're SAIT.
Matthews has it. He's going to stop with it. Outside to Masters. Turning shot.
Light work.
He's going to drain that one.
Yeah, Koi's, man, he's good from about 15. Turns around, faces up. Sees he's got space and uses it for a mid-read.
Walking around the arc.
Oh.
He's going to drain that one.
Okay, Roy Anku pulling up from the logo on that one. Splashing. Big-time shot. They needed it. Putting that lead now to only 7%.
Awolabi to the opposite corner. That's Yacht again.
That boy's a shooter, huh? Koi Yacht from the other baseline now. Stepping back a few feet going to the three-point line, showing you he got something working in the fourth. Okay.
As it didn't feel like we were sitting around 50 not that long ago, right back up to 70 as both teams scoring plenty here to wrap up the fourth quarter.
Yeah, most certainly. Koi Yacht filling it up here in the last minute or so. Uh-oh, full court defense. Look out now.
Awolabi on the rush. Back outside, that's Samuel. Tried for three.
Yeah, trying to get some position there on the Koi Yacht. Unfortunately, that official is going to blow the whistle there on Lakeland. That one's going against Roy Anku, and now a chance here for a Koi Yacht for 2 more to add it to his total from the free throw line. Man, there's nothing. What can you not say about a Koi Yacht that hasn't been said already? Timely baskets here in the fourth when SAIT has needed him most. Koi's shown up, but nothing new for Yacht, man. Light work.
So that one's not going to go his way. Has the chance here to put the Trojans up by 11 with just a touch over a minute remaining. That'll be a very big free throw. As they hand it off to McFadden. Likes it from the logo. Just a little off. Matthews moving up the side now. Has it outside. Drains it.
Let me tell you something about a man being on one in the fourth. Okoye, who all game long has been battling down low, has decided to step out here in the fourth and show you that he indeed has got a wet J from anywhere. Unbelievable.
I don't know what to add to that.
Come on.
you hit it right on the nail there, as he's just had a stellar game.
Yeah.
I mean, first 3 quarters scoring from the inside, fourth, I can do it all.
He sure can, and he's showing you right there. We talked about how important it was for SAIT to really put this thing out of reach. Okoye doing his best to do just that here late.
Back-to-back three-pointers, and that is going to just almost toss this one almost out of reach.
Yeah, you never want to count Lakeland out. They've shown you all game long they've been able to hang around, but boy, I tell you, right now, 14 up. Okoye feeling like he is, playing like he is right now. It's going to be an awful tall hill to climb here for the Lakeland Rustlers.
It almost feels weird to say that the Trojans have ran away with it. It feels like Okoye has ran away with it a little bit.
He has.
Almost a solo show.
Sure has.
Taking it along the baseline is going to end up being Samuel. Rustlers taking it on the outside. And they've got it. Walking in with it. Like the shot. He's going to get 2 out of it.
Yeah, it's a good face up there by Bray. Decided to put that thing on the deck and get to the hoop. Saw it a lot from him in the first quarter, a little bit in the third quarter as well. Now here he's in the fourth, making some more contact, getting back to the line.
70% free throw shooter. One of those players who you know Lakeland is happy to have on the line late in the game.
No doubt. Not only is he good from the line, but he's also good at getting there. Got to be good at both to be effective.
59 seconds on the clock here. That time is going to start ticking down after this free throw. And he's going to hit that.
That's been the subs. You'll see Anku back in the game. That's going to do it here for Simpson and McFadden here today. Tell you, great game from them. We talked about it off top how important they'd be to the Lakeland Rustlers. They were indeed that, but it's looking like SAIT's going to run away with this one.
We're going to see Masters moving up the court now. He's going to take it himself. Easy lay, gets the and one.
Mixtape. That is exactly how you want to do it. All you smaller point guards out there, watch Marcus Masters in the open floor. Get that defender on your hip. Create a barrier between the defender and the basket. You're liable to get the whistle and finish as well. That is mastery by Marcus Masters.
As we're going to see both Simpson and McFadden re-enter the game pretty quickly here. And he's going to sink that free throw, no shocker there. McFadden will be the one to bring it up court. He sends it outside. Bray from 3. No good. As that one's going to get tipped out of bounds. .37 seconds remain here. Trojans have now built their lead up to 16. Lakeland on the outside here. Working in the post. Putting it up. He'll hit the layup. That's another one for Anku. As they send it across. Masters has it. He sends it far. Koala wants the three. No good. Zawalabi on the outside here. As that's going to be a long three-pointer from Matthews.
Yeah, you could add on to it. Jaden Matthews said, nah, let me get a triple from the logo. And
putting the nail in the coffin. And that'll do it. As we had a very close game up until the last 2 minutes, Trojans running away with it. 81-64, picking up a big win going into the final playoff push here, beating the second best team in the North. Pretty solid basketball game right there.
You definitely say that. Better late than never. We talked about how important it was for SAIT to really grab the bull by the horns here and make this a SAIT Trojans basketball game. They waited until there was 2 minutes left in the fourth to do it, but they did it nonetheless, solely on the back of one, Okoye. What an unbelievable performance from him. All game long was his typical Okoye self, but decided in the fourth, let me show you I got a little bit of range. Couple threes, and one later, locked down low, and just like that, Trojans put it out of reach. Unbelievable play.
That's definitely for sure. The Trojans player of the game, not really a toss-up. Lakeland, a little bit tougher. A lot of very mixed scoring across the board, spreading it around. I'm curious to see who they go with for them.
Definitely, very balanced. There's only one way to find out, and that's throw it to our PA announcer.
The SAIT Trojans are pleased to recognize tonight's ACAC players of the game. From the visiting Lakeland Wrestlers, number 8, Asa Bray.
Hey, you like that one. You like that one for sure. Ali Asabre showed us all game long. He's willing to mix it up, get down low, a little bit of bully ball. You saw some good low post baskets from him, and it's a well-earned POG if you ask me.
And from your very own SAIT Trojans, number 2, Will Tong.
Okay, going in a bit of a different direction here. Still a very, very good game from Will Tong, scoring multiple times. I believe you said 3 alley-oops. A lot of highlight basketball from him.
Yeah, and you love to see that. Like I said, Will Tong's so important to this team earlier on, going through a little bit of a funk, but today was a day we saw classic Will Tong play, earn this POG. Great baseline play as well. Come on, what can you say about Will Tong?
And with that, that is going to do it for us here at the SAIT Bubble. I've been Simon Chaskovsky, joined once again by Jermaine Cummings. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to have a good night.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's game.
Please make sure to come out and catch more great ACAC sports action or watch all Trojans home games live streamed on ACAC TV. Have a good night and drive safe.